Hey, Helen Sarge. I just stepped outside. I like being outside. I prefer to be outside. And it's incredibly windy here today in central Kentucky because from what I've seen, it's crazy plumb across the nation. But I wanted to come out again and touch base with you all about buying firearms and the urgency right now in buying a firearm. You know, every time I make a video telling people to get a firearm, the experts pop out of the woodwork. Now, I don't believe in experts. I've never met an expert on anything. I've met people who are a little more educated than most, or maybe have a little more training than some, but I've never met a damn expert in my life. But anyway, back to buying a gun, a firearm. People say, Sarge, don't tell people just to buy any firearm. Well, I'm telling you right now, look around you. Look what's available. Look what ammo's available. Buy any damn gun you can find that you can afford, that you can safely operate. Buy it. Look what's happening in the streets. Look what's happening with the weather. Look at our government folding in on itself. Right now's the time you better be armed. You better lock and load. Now, I will never tell you what caliber weapon to buy. I will never tell you what kind of weapon to buy. I'll tell you what I have and what I prefer, but all that's up to you. You know, people that get on there and they'll say, Sarge, tell them they shouldn't have anything less than a .40 caliber. Well, I did some math in my head and I'm about to impress you, so prepare for impact. Based on the calculations in my head, there's nothing less than nothing. So to say nothing less than a .40 caliber, again, is nothing if you have nothing. Get something. Now, again, I don't know your financial situation. I don't know your local predicament. I do know you need a firearm. Just straight up. You need a firearm. Get what you can get. Now look, I've owned about every caliber and style of firearm you can think of within reason. And through that process, I eliminated it down to what I need, not what I want. My needs come first. My wants are a luxury. So get what you need. What you need is a firearm. And you need it now. That should be a part of your preps. Your prepping is not complete without some form of self-defense, without some way to procure food for you and your family. If you have to go out and buy a .22 rifle, a .22 long rifle, get it. Honestly, I consider that to be one of the most versatile firearms out there. I've got several .22 caliber weapons in my home. Again, the largest I have is that .44 Magnum I showed you. And to be truthful, in some ways I regret even buying it. Not because of the style or the operation of the weapon, but of the cost of the caliber. It's ridiculous. But get something. Don't listen to these caliber snobs. Don't listen to these weapon snobs. If you can't afford anything but a high point, buy a friggin' high point. If you can't afford anything but a Heritage Rough Rider, .22 Magnum, buy it. Get it. Have something. Don't listen to these so-called experts. You do you. You get what you're able to get, what you're able to afford. Again, needs come before wants. And what you need is a firearm. But as always, that's just my opinion. You can take it with a grain of salt. This is Helen Sarge. I'm out.